Cafe, and today we're going to be making a blueberry lemon cream cheese coffee cake. Now, I tried to shoot this video earlier this week and it went horribly wrong, and I was just so distraught. I had a really rough go at the beginning of the week. Monday was really crazy. Sunday, I just could not get myself together. Tuesday, I laid in the bed all day. Wednesday, I tried to, reset, group myself. No, Wednesday, yes. Wednesday, I laid in the bed all day. And I just was feeling really down, and I was upset about messing up the video. And most of all, I miss my mom, y'all, so much. And usually around this time of the year, it's really hard to get on camera and film because I'm so depressed. If you guys have been rocking with me for a little while, y'all know that January is around the time of the year my mother died, and it's just a really hard time for me. It feels so fresh, like every year I go through the same grief around this time, and it's just really hard. But I know that my mother is very proud of me, and that she would not want me to not work and continue to push forward with my dreams of one day possibly having my own cooking show, putting a cookbook out, and just being in love with what I do, because she was truly in love with food. She truly loved to feed the people around her, and I just had a really hard time, y'all. And some of you guys may have saw my comment that I left on Facebook, and I just want to say thank you guys for the love and support. And yeah, so today we're going to make this cake, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. But what I wanted to share with y'all was a picture of my mother. I know you guys have never seen a picture of her, and this is a picture of her when she was a little girl in school. And I am so amazed when I look at this picture as to how much I've started to look like her as I've gotten older, just a little bit lighter. But this is a picture of her when she was in elementary, and the crazy thing is that me and my mother went to the same exact elementary school. So this is a picture of my mom when she was in elementary. It's just so crazy. I always told y'all that my mom was a chocolate baby. And this is a picture of her in elementary. So I think on this picture she was about 10 years old, because she was born in 1964. So she had to be between 9 and 10. But this is a picture of my mom. So I do plan on getting more pictures of her. Hopefully my family members will help me to get more pictures of her, and I'm going to try and display them in the kitchen and throughout the house. I think it really helped me to see this picture of her. She just our teeth are even shaped a little bit. It's just, I miss her so much. But I know that I wouldn't have the passion I have for food without her. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this video. I think, yeah, we are. So I'll see you guys back here in a few seconds. Okay guys, so I know I didn't list all the ingredients in the beginning of the video, but I'm going to go through and talk about the ingredients that we're going to be using throughout the video. I'm just trying something a little bit different today. So for our dry ingredients, we're going to need flour, salt, baking soda, and baking powder. And now we're just going to mix these all together. Alright, so now that we've got our dry ingredients together, I'm going to pull everything over, and we're going to start with our wet ingredients. Alright, loves, for the second part of our video, we're going to take our sugar, our applesauce, our butter, and you want to make sure it is room temperature, and our vegetable oil. And we're going to add it all in there. We're going to move these out of the way, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our eggs. We're going to put one whole egg into there. And I need a bowl. And then we're going to separate these two eggs. So you want to keep the egg whites and get rid of the yolks. Y'all, I just love, brown eggs for some reason. I just love to bake with brown eggs. I mean, I'll use white eggs or anything, but I love to bake with brown eggs. Now, for me, I really love, oh, I messed up again. I really love trying to talk and separate egg. I really love cage-free eggs, especially like if I can get them organic, whatever. Y'all, we had a chaplain who was here. Now I'm going to add the egg whites in. His wife has chickens, and she would always bring me fresh eggs, and I just really enjoyed them. So what we have here in the bowl now, we have the applesauce, butter, 2 egg whites, 1 egg, and the sugar. So we're going to go ahead and give this a mix. You don't really need a hand mixer for this recipe. If you mix it up really good and make sure your butter is melted, you'll be just fine. So it does take a few minutes for everything to dissolve in there, but that is a-okay. So I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and finish mixing this up, and then we're going to come back and start adding in the rest of our ingredients. Alright, loves, we are back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to add in some of that flour that we have. And I am using cake flour. And we're going to go ahead and start to add in some of that buttermilk. And then we're going to start stirring. So we're going to repeat this until we get everything incorporated. And I find too, when you're making a dump cake, you want to not over mix it. So I definitely would just recommend having all your ingredients at room temperature and then mixing it, because sometimes with dump cakes are really, not dump cakes. When you're making coffee cake, it can get really dry and really dense real quick. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not over mixing it. So we're just going to keep following this until we have everything incorporated. And then we will be right back. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Y'all, I really took my time with trying to like pick out curtains. I never have curtains up in the kitchen, but I wanted to try something new in 2019. What was I thinking 2017? So that's why I put up curtains. I put a little picture on this side, picture of flowers, some stuff in the background, because I really wanted to come through for you guys in 2019, honey. So we're going to go ahead and finish getting the rest of this mixed up. And then I'll be right back. And we're going to start cutting up our cream cheese, zesting our lemon, and folding in our blueberries. And then we're going to get that ready. And then we're going to make a lemon crumble to go on top of the coffee cake. So I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start cutting up our cream cheese into chunks, because that's what the recipe says to do. So I just like to slice mine across about 4 to 5 times, and then I'll go down the middle. I just like to slice it like this. And now that we have those slices, which cream cheese is like really funny to work with, I just like to turn it on the side, run down the middle, and then just split it across into small chunks. That's all you have to do to get your cream cheese into chunks. So I'm gonna bring it over to the side so you guys can see. Y'all, it's been crazy around here. I'm getting ready for a retirement party. By the time you see this, it'll be like already have happened. But I'm getting ready for another retirement party, and I've been ordering stuff, trying to organize, trying to deal with everything, and trying to stay current on the channel. So yeah, it's been really crazy trying to work out, fasting throughout the day, not eating till like for certain times, y'all. It's been crazy. But all in all, I can't complain because I feel a lot better. And fasting doesn't mean that you starve yourself. It just means I eat at certain times of the day. And it's been actually helping me with like digesting my food properly and just not being so tired. And it allows me to eat kind of like I don't have to be so restrictive with what I eat. So yeah, I just have been kind of like enjoying it. And I actually have a lot of energy. So it's true, you don't have to eat all day to feel like good. So yeah, so we're gonna just keep chopping this up into chunks, and I'm gonna finish chopping this up and then we'll be right back. Alright loves, so we're back, and I just took my whisk. I had to clean it and come back in and just mix it all together real good, and now everything is fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and you want to zest about a tablespoon of lemon zest into this, which is usually about 1 large lemon, give or take. So I'm just going to zest. Oh, okay. There we go. Side camera got out of whack. So I'm just going to zest this until I feel like I have about a tablespoon of zest. And what you want to do when you are zesting a lemon is you want to constantly rotate the lemon. You don't want that white to get in there. And also be careful, because I've had a couple instances, honey, where I have took some skin off my knuckles. I was going back and checking some comments on the YouTube channel, and I had under my lemon cake video, I had a subscriber to say that her family really enjoyed the cake, but she was for the holidays, but she was not about to lose no skin on her knuckles again to zest lemon. So I completely understand. So you definitely need to be careful, because these little things, these little boogers right here are sharp, honey. And then when they go dull, oh my God, it's a hassle. Like right now, I definitely need to get my behind on Amazon or go to the store, somebody kitchen supply store or something, and buy me a industrial grade zester, because yo, this one, she has lived a good life, because y'all know I put lemon in everything. So I have just zested it out, and it's not really, I don't think it's really a way you can sharpen these. Like when they gone, honey. I'm not sure if it was a teaspoon or a tablespoon. I think it was a teaspoon. Maybe it was a teaspoon. Oh, I see there, I almost took off my knuckle. Got to be more careful. All right. So yeah, definitely be careful with the zesters. And don't be like me using a dull one, honey. That is dangerous. You might as well be playing with a dull knife, which is really dangerous. Alright. So we got the lemon zest in there. We're just going to take our little whisk and whisk that in. Now we're going to just take these little pieces of cream cheese and break them up going in there. You don't want them sticking together. Make sure that you don't make sure that you don't blend this part. You want to fold, because if you do, you will break the chunks of cream cheese up, and you really want them to be, you know, little chunks throughout. So now I'm going to fold some of them in. And then I'm going to drop the rest of them off in there. And I have some flour sitting to the side that I'm going to toss the blueberries in as soon as I get through with this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this portion of the video up. We're going to fold these in. Remember, do not use a mixer for this part because you're going to bust your blueberries and then your cream cheese is going to blend in, but you want little bits of cream cheese throughout this process. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this in. Then we're going to come back and toss the blueberries. And we're going to fold them in too. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our blueberries and we want to gently toss them in the flour. What I like to do is about an hour before I start my recipe, anytime I have to use like berries or something, because you don't want a lot of that water on them when you clean them, is I like to just about an hour or two before I start, I like to just take the berries and clean them and then just let them drain off before I start to mix them in to anything. And the reason you want to toss your blueberries in flour, and you want to do this really gently because you don't want them to bust, is so that they don't sink in the bottom of the batter. So you want to use a good amount of flour. And oops, I lost the blueberry. And you want to make sure that they're covered. I always throw in an extra because something is bound to go wrong with blueberries, honey. They're always kind of temperamental. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to add these in the batter. And then we're going to just fold them in like we did that cream cheese, honey. So yeah, fold them gently. Just go from the bottom to the top and just turn them. You don't want to bust your blueberries. It's probably going to happen, but like, don't do it intentionally. Is that a word, intentionally? Or is it intentional? I don't know, y'all. I know I'm Southern, so I had a comment. Someone told me that I need to say extract instead of extract. But y'all, I'm Southern, okay? So some words just ain't gonna form right, honey, even if I know how to pronounce them. So don't judge me. Alright. So we're gonna sit this to the side. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make the crumble to go on top, which involves zesting more lemon, butter, flour, and sugar. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, y'all, so we're back and we're gonna go ahead and make the crumble. So we're gonna add in our flour. Ooh, some sugar. Some butter. Gee golly wish. Ooh. I just feel like singing Carly B. Sweet like a tummy gun. I don't know why I love her so much, y'all. She's like my spirit animal. Like, I always tell my husband, like, if she come back to like Atlanta, Birmingham, or Montgomery, I'm going to see Carly B. I'm going to see her. I'm going to make her some cupcakes. Honey, I'm going to feed Carly B. She gonna love me. We're gonna be besties through food. That's how I feel. In my head, she's my spirit animal. She just appeals to the hoodness in me, the thoughtness of it all. But you know, I got a lot of respect for her though, because she grind harder than anybody I know. And that little baby of hers, the little picture that we did see of Culture, she is so cute. But I respect the fact that she doesn't want her baby all over the internet though. I can respect that, because people are so mean. And I do think like, it's times where I have the kids with me that I don't show them, just because I feel like children don't need to be exposed too much to certain things. But I mean, I love watching family vlogs, but it's like they know how to do it to where they keep their kids, you know, protected. Like, I like watching Product Junkie XOXO, what it's called, the Lentios Life now. Y'all go check her blog out. She's amazing, mom. She's just a sweetheart. And she even does some cooking sometimes, you know. I like watching, I can't think of her name. Bonsil TV. She doesn't have, well, she has children, but they're older. It's like a, I like to watch her. It's a lot of them, but yeah, I like to watch smaller YouTubers too. I don't know, it's just something about it. So now we've gotten everything mixed up, y'all. That lemon zest is amazing smelling. It just smells so good. So now we're basically making our crumb. And what I like to do after I get it all like broke up, I just like to go in with my fingertips and kind of like, you know, push it through my fingers and like make the little balls to the crumble. And go in and just get to the bottom of it, because sometimes at the bottom of the bowl when you're making a crumble, all the flour and sugar don't get mixed in. So this is what I like to do. Ooh, that lemon smells so good. Alright, so we are through making our crumble. I'm going to set everything up. We're going to layer the, put the cake batter into a pan and spread. And then we're going to pop it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes on 375, y'all. Yes, 375. But yeah, this is basically how you make a crumble. Just keep rubbing it through your fingers and you'll have it. Yay! That lemon smells so delicious in here. And in the other cake, in the cake too, but yeah. Alright. See y'all back here in a second. Alright, y'all, so we back, and now we're gonna go ahead and just spray our pan. Got me a fresh can of bake joy. Y'all, I love this stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and pour our blueberry cream cheese coffee cake into the pan. Y'all, I love the lemon and blueberry combination. Like, that's my jam. Alright. So now we're going to just spread that out. Remember to be gentle when you're doing this, because you don't want to burst any blueberries. And just spread it out and make sure it's even. And now we're going to put that lovely crumble on there. With that lemon zest, honey. And you just want to make sure it's even. I'm back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this in the oven at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. Remember, the recipe will be linked down below in the description bar. Honey, and get your life. Alright, love, so we are back, and this is what the blueberry cake looks like. If you want to see it on the side cam, from the front side cam. But yes, it is so delicious. So I didn't really let it cool that much, honey, because I'm ready to go. Once it gets completely cooled down, and I'm going to take a thumbnail, but I have to get into my next video, so stick around. But yeah, it smells delicious. That fresh lemon zest and those fresh blueberries. Oh yeah! Woo! I'm sorry. It's so delicious. So yes, this coffee cake is definitely moist. It smells so good. And that little burst of cream cheese in there. Oh Lord. Let me ride. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Oh my God, this is so good. Well, I have some so good you got to close your eyes and eat, honey. Let me make sure I have no blueberries on my tea. Alright, y'all, so I definitely enjoyed this video. Like I said, I had a hard time this week getting in front of the camera, but I made it. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to do but enjoy these videos. So, you know, just click on the next one behind this one and watch it too. Don't forget to thumbs up, leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe. So, I guess this is the end of the video. This cake is absolutely delicious, y'all. Like, if you having like a brunch, or you going to like a breakfast party or something at work, this is really good with coffee and tea. Yes, honey, this is a good, solid recipe. It's got a lot of steps, but it is so worth it. So, I guess I want to say thank you guys for coming back and just being here with me on the channel. I hope you guys like the new backdrop. I'm going to be changing these little hearts out soon, but I hope you guys like the backdrops. I'm going to be putting up more curtains and changing everything, trying to make it look really, really nice and cute in here. I'm going to be removing some things, adding some things, because I just want it to feel like y'all is really in the kitchen with me. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be nice and inviting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my Martha Stewart on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this cake is really good. I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the picture of my mom when she was like a little girl. It's crazy. We went to the same school. Elementary school. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's insane. But it is a really hard time of the year for me. But this year, what I'm trying to do is work through it. Usually I dread the new year because I'm always afraid something crazy is going to happen or I'm going to lose somebody. But this year, I'm just going to embrace the new year, embrace whatever comes my way, and just kind of try to deal with it the best way I know possible without shutting down. So, I love you guys. Remember, call, check on your people, spread lots of love, treat people the way you want to be treated. I love you guys, and I will see you back here in a couple of days. Love you. But I'm going to eat this. Yeah. She's gonna eat this.